Why did Obama order 65,000 cheese pizzas? Or however
I thought cheese pizza was a euphemism for fucking child porn.
Was it?
Shh, Buster. Shh.
Dang, dude, Coleman's on it today.
I'm a day behind in my medication, so.
Oh fuck, he's on medication.
He's like Urkel. You know when Steve Urkel changed? I don't remember what it was that would cause him to change, though.
I don't know anything about that. Steve Urkel. Who's Steve Urkel again? Remind me. Remind me who Steve Urkel is.
Will you look up
Are
fucking
you
Steve
recording,
Urkel?
by the way, Buster?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you.
Wasn't he the guy?
Steve Urkel.
Yeah, he's the dude with the suspenders.
Oh, I never watched that show, but
What was his fucking line again?
Who knows?
Building your online business.
Nah, go back real quick, though. Look up Steve Urkel alternate character or something like that.
Alter ego?
Yeah, there you go. It's alter ego.
Stefan Urquell. Urquell.
Urkel.
Urkel.
Okay, actually, that probably would be Urquell.
Perhaps I got that one.
All right, now
changed the light
find a
skin.
clip of that shit.
Let me ask you this. Do you think his character was created
That will
by
make me.
a black man or a white man?
Oh, well, you go
I
on
mean,
and drink that, and then I'll show you my toothpaste
probably
that turns me
white.
into Janet Jackson.
I mean, I think it was probably more
You
of...
must, my little minx. But
I mean, his
found
character,
my
I would
cool
imagine,
jeans.
probably originated
Shouldn't be,
from
but
a
the
white
whole
guy,
world of mine. It
but
was hiding
yeah.
behind my
I
jeans
mean,
for
there's like
paratoes and
multiple
nasal
people
drip.
that are going to feed into the writing.
But still, I found it. So I took my cool jeans and I doubled it. And I doubled it
You know,
again,
I always like that
and
look
again,
where it's just like
until
the
I
perky
had
tits
100
through the
trillion
shirt.
cool jeans.
Okay, well, hold
think
on.
that- I
Can we
think that-
skip forward real quick?
A cool.
Keep going, yeah. To where you... Okay.
Is that lean?
Is that
That's
lean?
lean, brother.
Is that racist?
Yes.
He just slumps to the floor.
Yeah, keep going. All the way till he changes.
Steve?
Steve. Steve who?
Steve Urkel. You.
No. There is no Steve here.
All right, I'm done with this.
This is why
This shit used to be so funny.
black men do drugs. This is why. Because this man gave them the false pretense that if they do dangerous drugs, that they will get women to sleep with them. And it is all this man's fault. It is all Steve Urkel's fault. Fuck you, Steve Urkel.
At first, I didn't understand the correlation, but then I did, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes more sense." But
Because he's just taking like a vial of a chemical. I mean, that's essentially what doing drugs is, at least in their eyes. You know.
man, that girl was fine as fuck, though. I remember Family Matters.
Go back.
That's what
Go
the
back to
fucking shit
that.
was
Come
called.
on.
We can look at her.
Oh yeah.
Until I had 100 trillion cool jeans.
I'm not really into black women.
Why
but
not?
Then I see
Steve
that
is
and I'm like,
scaring me. I'm sorry.
He's like,
I get it.
This elixir will improve
We just
I'll
turned
tell you,
Coleman
dude.
into a non-racist.
Chocolate, dude. Chocolate will change a man's life, dude.
And I might even
He
sprout
ain't
a
lying.
chest hair or two.
Speaking of chocolate changing a man's life,
Okay, we can
have you heard about Sketch?
we can pause this. Sketch? What?
You know who Sketch is, right?
No.
God,
Wasn't he
dude.
doing OnlyFans?
Dude, I swear to God, you do get on the fucking internet. All right? Just get on the internet and scroll through some fucking videos, dude.
Yes, I do. I have seen this guy.
Yeah.
I have seen this guy. Yeah, he's like the
Dude, apparently there's a video
borderline
going around.
Down syndrome.
My homie was telling me, no,
Oh, he
like-
did an OnlyFans?
a gay OnlyFans. And my homie was telling me on Discord last night, he's like, no, you're going to have to watch the videos so you can talk about it on the podcast. I was like, I'll tell Coleman and he can go fucking watch the video. I don't need to see it. I heard enough. Because he said,
Bro, should we find
This
that
was his-
OnlyFans leak?
this is what, no, fuck no, dude.
Are you
No.
saying you got an OnlyFans?
Well, he has. There's a leak. He has an OnlyFans. Let's try to find this video.
There's a link to his OnlyFans? I don't think so.
I'm sure we can find it. It's gotta be on it. It's gotta be
I
on
don't
Twitter.
think it's his OnlyFans. I
Don't
don't
go on
know.
Twitter,
though.
I'm kidding.
I didn't listen to the whole video, but my fucking homeboy in Discord last night, he was talking about it starts with him slurping on some BBC, and then he's getting folded. I was like, yeah, no, I don't need to see that at all. Dude.
Wait, that's what happens to him in the video?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my God.
That's just what I heard. I haven't seen it, so I have no idea what
fuck.
happens. I really don't want to see it. Nope. Don't even
come
click
on.
that.
Oh, come on. We have to see it.
Dude,
It's on
we have
Reddit.
to see it.
we do not need to see it.
Look, if you're truly our president for the
I'm-
podcast,
no, I'm-
you know what being president is being fed a plate of shit after a plate of shit. And this friend, this is your first plate of shit right
No,
here.
this is what you have to understand.
Can
all
I
right.
refuse?
Imagine you're like. I mean, I don't know. I got homeboys that fucking do gay shit on OnlyFans, so that's a little bit different. But like, I don't know, dude. It's like Sketch was like your bud, you know? You watched him, and he's funny, and he cracks all these jokes, and the last thing you expected was to hear, oh yeah, dude, he was getting folded. Because I was thinking this, right? I was thinking, like he just tried some gay shit out, and they shot a video, and then it got leaked, and I'm like, okay. Like, I'm not going to judge somebody for that. I have friends like fucking one homeboy that's fucking bisexual. He was
Sure.
here. So I'm like, okay, that's whatever. But then when I heard Malcolm explaining it, I was like, oh, dude, he didn't just try some gay shit, dude. Like, if you're getting folded up, you don't just try some gay shit. Like, that means you've been there. You like,
Why does Kylie Cox sound like a porn name?
I'm pretty sure that's a porn star. It's gotta be.
That's gay.
There's
as
no
hell.
fucking way. Kylie Cox, not a porn star? Come on. No way.
Come on. How are we not going to click this?
All right,
This is the
click the
Unhinged
link.
Uncensored. Come on.
Can we take a vote?
Oh, yeah, you don't want to click it either? Because if the
All
vote's
right.
2 to 1,
All
I'm
right.
rolling.
We don't have to do it. I guess you guys are pussies.
Man, we got other things we can still get to in the podcast, and I don't need that tainting my mind. All right? Just like,
I
I
bet you
don't
there'd
need
be-
to see it. I like Sketch the way he is.
Even if he's
It's
gay?
definitely weird. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I've got homeboys that I've known were gay since I was like, oh yeah, this is a cool person, or homeboys that I've known they're bisexual. But I've never had one that was like straight and then flipped. Never had that. And I just like, it's like, I can't see Sketch in that light, dude. You know? When you're watching his content, I'm telling you, he just feels like your buddy. He feels like, look at this fucking lovable, goofy guy right here. And then it's like, oh no, he slurps BBC and gets folded. I'm like, oh my God, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a big jump, dude.
You know,
Big jump, big
just
changes.
imagining him suck on a big black cock is hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That
Can
is so.
Let's
okay.
watch the video of him, though, where he comes out and talks about it. I do want to see that. Look back.
one right there. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
What about this one?
Oh, God. There's no
That's
way
a
that's the
SoundCloud
one.
link. Yeah, that's a SoundCloud link. That's not it.
Oh,
Was that who
yeah,
he did
was
it
getting
with?
Folded.
Sketch.
Oh,
A sketch. This is the problem with the guy having a name Sketch. Is it's too fucking. Okay, do sketch streamer OF leak.
look, I'll just go
No,
back
just
and click the Reddit.
don't
Yeah, sure.
fuck it. We're not trying to watch the leak.
Yeah, we
I'm
are.
trying to watch him talk about it. We don't need.
Sorry, it's
I thought we already voted on this 2 to 1.
Democracy's bullshit.
Get rid of the OF leak. Sketch go to YouTube.
Oh shit.
Sketch comes out about. I didn't see what.
Go to a different page though, so you don't fuck this up.
Oh, do we need that?
Yeah, that's the theme song for the.
Oh, the theme song.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good. Thank you. The next generation of
Sketch
now we're
comes
just
out.
gonna have...
No, not exposed. I want to see the video from him. No. Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Nah, not this one.
okay.
I want to see.
You know, why wouldn't? Is that the original?
Yeah, just do this one.
Okay.
70,000? God damn, where were y'all before? Fuck!
Do it full
He
screen,
said
please.
70,000. Goddamn, where were you all before?
Can you put it
Fuck.
full screen, please?
Elephant in the room, I got a haircut.
I didn't hear that part yet.
Wasn't planning on doing this today, but I guess so. Okay, I'll start from the top. Look at this, open and honest. That was me.
He does sound gay.
That was me. It's okay, though. I will tell you what. Okay. 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. You know, I'm a changed person.
The fact he apologized right off the bat.
This is going worse than I thought it was.
He said this going worse than I thought it was.
This is me internally when I do a podcast.
So 2 years ago,
You did OnlyFans?
I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly. Cat's out of the bag.
He's gotta walk his sore ass off.
It's okay. What else do I have to say? I don't know. Thank you to all my people that have been sticking up for me. I understand if you're bad. Shit hit the fan. I don't go on Twitter. I deleted. I'm just kidding. I didn't delete Twitter. I have been cautiously avoiding it. It's like fucking landmines everywhere I go. Okay, I was dealing with some addiction problems. A couple of them.
He was addicted to dick.
But no excuse there. What? I guess. Just trying to give you some background here.
He had to have had
What else was
comments
I gonna
turned
say?
off for this. Like the chat had to have been turned off.
He's still
Yeah,
like
that was
imagining
me.
the chats.
I fucked up. I
Yeah.
do it again.
Doesn't matter if it turns
See, this is what this is what
just
does
kidding.
kind of suck though.
Well,
Like
I am dead
what he
serious
just
about
said
that.
that
Alright,
right
let's-
there. He's
let's
like,
pause it.
he's like, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I won't do it again. I mean, it's like it is kind of like if that's you, if that's what you want to do, if you do want to continue to do that, then you don't. He shouldn't have to like. It is nice to see the amount of people who are like, oh, Sketch. It doesn't like. I'll still watch Sketch's content as long as it's not that content. As long as it's still his like video game streaming content, I'm still gonna watch it because it doesn't matter. But it does like, you know, it's like now every time I'm hopping on YouTube, I'm seeing another short where it's like it all makes sense now, and it's like, oh fuck, dude. It's like, you know,
so funny. I had never heard.
I
of
mean,
this.
you get enough straight dudes in a room. You get enough straight dudes in a room, and they like act gay all the time. Like they say gay shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
yeah,
it
for
just
sure.
becomes a whole different ball game when it was
when it's like,
oh, he
you,
was serious.
You've
though.
crossed this
He crossed the barrier.
this high
Yeah.
wall, this highly built
We
wall.
talked about it, and he did it. You know,
We throw a lot of things up against the wall. We
Yeah.
throw balls, we throw weapons, whatever. But to actually go across the wall.
you ever used to when you were a kid, like with your homeboys, take the cover off a fan and throw things into it that would shoot back out?
Hell yeah.
I didn't do anything like that. I mean, I definitely took the
Have we talked about on here before about how me and my friends used to have CD wars?
No.
We never talked about that.
CDs at each
Oh,
other.
dude, so it was like right around the time when like we all started getting our first iPods, you know, and like around the time where they made the little mini square ones that started clipping on and shit like that.
Yeah.
And CDs outside of our video games and shit. You know, they were just becoming obsolete, and we would just have fucking stacks of them, dude. I mean, sometimes we went to Walmart and just bought CDs that didn't have anything on them too, and we would turn all the lights off and just fucking and whip CDs, dude. Some scars that I have are from it. I got hit one time, straight like right up here, dude.
Shit was deadly.
And, dude, I'm telling you, like, if that thing would have been like, it probably hit me at this angle. If it would have been more like this, I could have lost a fucking eye. And I laughed so hard. It was like laughing so hard I'm about to piss my fucking pants, dude. That shit was so funny. One time, we used to do it at my house too. I hope my mom doesn't watch this. I hope my mom doesn't watch any of these, really. But and fucking me and my homeboy, it's like we'd like set up in that like toy room thing that we had, and he'd set up like a whole fortress, and I'd set one up, and we would just throw shit. We would just fucking throw big ass shit at each other and just fucking wreck shit. One time I picked up a space heater, one of the metal ones, and I just fucking chucked it. And it's like you hear it crash. Everything's silent for a second, and he's like, "What the fuck was that, dude?" I turned the light on, and he comes up from like behind this Barbie house that my sisters had. And he had this little like yellow toy chair stuck on his head as a fucking helmet. And I'm telling you, that picture will forever be stuck in my fucking mind, bro. We just did stupid shit like that, bro. That shit was so much fun, though.
Oh yeah, we used to play Jackass growing up.
Oh yeah, we definitely
like-
played some fucking jack, especially on the trampoline. Yeah.
Just hit each other with golf clubs, crazy shit like that.
So you know the double bounce.
What do you mean?
Right? Like somebody like bounces on the trampoline, and as they're coming down again, you get like 3 or 4 people around them, and you jump down, so it creates an extra bounce. Well, if you do that, you know those balls that had the handle, and they're meant for like bouncing on? If you get one of those, and you double bounce somebody, they go way fucking higher, dude.
Oh my god.
And we did it, and we bounced our buddy up over the net, dude. We're like 13, 14, bro. And he was like the skinniest one of all of us, and that's why we chose him.
Of course.
Because I was short as fuck, but I was fat as fuck.
At least we're
man.
all thinking. That's the
Yeah,
key.
I was fat as shit, too. I'm probably like 165 pounds at that point. I'm only like 14. Damn. We bounced the fuck out of that boy. All the way up over the net. We thought we killed him for a second. We were like, oh, fuck. His mom had to come get him. He went home for sure. She probably took him to the doctor.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, dude, it was fucking...
Did you break any bones growing up?
Yeah.
A lot.
No. Not a lot. What all did I break? I definitely broke a finger. What wrist was it? I think I broke my right wrist. Yeah. I broke my right wrist in football, dude. Because we did a drill, and I was a running back, and I went to cut, and he hit me up from underneath, and my hand went into his face mask. And then he spun off of me after he hit me. So my hand went down into his face mask, and then he spun this way and fucking broke my wrist. I broke my arm too when my little sister pushed me out of the back of a truck.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Push you out the back of a truck.
Yeah. Well, we were just fucking around and she pushed me, but I don't really think she meant to push me out the back of the truck. Maybe she did. Intrusive thoughts won. But I mean, she cried. She felt really bad.
Yeah.
Dude, I just remember that was the first time I ever like couldn't feel my arm. Like I was like, I can't feel my arm for a minute. But yeah.
That's wild, dude. I've never experienced that.
But hell yeah, we definitely hurt some shit. I was like, fuck.
I've never broken a bone.
Getting fucked up was just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Part of playing Jackass.
Exactly. Being a jackass. I mean, really, it's a life lesson. I think more than anything, it's a life skill.
These kids
Being a
don't do that
jackass.
shit these days.
What was it? They don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Not at all.
People are too much like, I don't know. Like, I get where it's like, oh, I don't want my kid to do these things because I know what I was doing with kids just like that when we went out and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, sometimes you gotta let it happen, though. Like, look at you. You thought you were good enough to fucking have a kid and raise it. It's like, oh, you turned out so bad, I guess. So they're like, no, we'll just get them a tablet and they can stay inside where it's safe. Like, yeah, it's a fucking dangerous world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get it. It's scary out there. But
we were talking to some parents the other day, and they were like saying like, yeah, we don't want to be like the iPad parents, but shit, it's just so easy to like just give them an iPad and just let them fucking go to town, right? Like it's the appeal to the ease of it's quote unquote ease of parenting, right?
Yeah, I think part of the fucking problem though too is like I don't remember where I was at, but there was these kids, and I was talking with somebody about like games that you play outside, and these kids did not know, and they were like old enough where you thought they would know these games, right? It's like, wait, what the fuck? You guys don't know how to play fucking hopscotch? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it was such a simple game that could fucking waste an hour of your time as kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like these kids never outside of a sports team shot a basketball or something. It's like their dad never took them outside to fucking play catch with the football. Go teach them games to play outside. You know what I'm saying? Buy a fucking yard game. We had fucking baseball mitts and baseballs, and we had a net where we could throw the ball at it. And we had more of that shit than we had video games.
Yeah, that would be I don't know. I feel like as a parent, I could tap into that again. I would think, but I'm also a lazy piece of shit, so I could I could see myself being like the drunk PE teacher, just being like grabbing the bag of balls and be like, "All right, have fun." I feel like that'd be me as a parent.
If I had some kids, dude, I'd be out there fucking wrecking them. I'm like, y'all want to play some football? I'd be scoring fucking. The score would be 121 to fucking 3 by the time I got done with them, dude. I'd be like, okay, all 3 of you or 4 of you or 5 of you versus me, and I would just dust them.
You know, one time I posted on social media, I was like, you know, I have pets. I come home and I have pets, and just seeing them tires me out. How does anybody have energy to have kids? And someone really annoyingly commented beneath, kids are my energy. And I wanted to just like virtually slap, like,
no, yeah, that makes complete sense though, what they said. It makes 100%
like, no, how?
sense.
I don't get that. Like, how does that give you energy? I don't understand that. To me, when I see children, I just see like a sucking of energy. Like, oh, all my energy is going into this.
Pause. No diddy.
Good.
I was just making jokes earlier, like, wasn't Coleman like kids? And then you said that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing.
We're noticing a pattern.
No, I don't think so at
non-sexual
all.
energy.
Like, if you have a child, it fucking literally, I mean, it does change you. It changes you hormonally. Like, you're going to feel different after having a child. Yeah. It's just like my dog.
But that's not true for everybody, though. I mean, think about how many people have kids and just abandon them. Or
I still think it changes them as a person. Even if they abandon them, I think it absolutely changes them as a person, whether that's for the better or for the worse. But I think most people, it creates
But how much of that is like the hormonal change of it and just the circumstances that arise due to abandoning a child or whatever? Like, there will be blood. I've abandoned my child. I've abandoned my boy.
I mean, I think a lot of it is going to be hormonal things. Especially when you start just spending that much time with a partner. Like, you're just going to change as a person. It's going to happen. Like I said, whether it's for better or for worse.
But I feel like that's more circumstantial than, like, what happens. Like,
I don't know. It doesn't matter your circumstances. You're going to change as a person when you have a child. For the first time, I mean, it happens to most everybody I know. They're like, I'm telling you, like, I was never excited to have a kid and shit like this. And then fucking as soon as I saw my baby, I was like, oh my God. And like my whole life changed.
Yeah.
You have a fucking child.
That happens a lot of times, but there are also a lot of times where that doesn't happen, where that's not the case, where people like admit like, oh, hey, I had a kid and I didn't really feel anything. Like, there are plenty of stories where
I've never heard anybody say that. Even people that aren't in their kid. You've heard somebody say that?
Not personally, because they can't admit because of this social like pressure, this construct that like you have to like have this attraction, this feeling when you have a kid. Like there are a lot of people who don't have that, and they feel like they can't
think a lot of
speak
them
out.
niggas would not give a fuck if they don't give a fuck about their kid. I don't think they would give a fuck that you don't, or that you give a fuck that they don't care about their kid.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't think people that like people.
I think
it's
most
not
of the
malicious
people,
to like feel
I
like
think
that. It's
most
just
of the people who act like they don't care about their kids don't care about the person that they had a kid with is their issue. Because I'd say it's mostly men that act like they don't want their kid. And I think a lot of times, I think most of the men that act like they just don't want their kids really don't want to ever be around the woman that they had kids with again.
my rebuttal: have a kid first.
Man, I got homies with kids. I've got homegirls that have had kids. This is the last time I hung out with her too. I was like, after this, I was like, I don't think so. So she was talking about her baby daddy, which that guy, he's in fucking jail or prison now anyways. But she was talking about him, and she's like, talking about how his new girlfriend and shit isn't going to be around their daughter and all this and that. So I was asking about the new girlfriend, and she's basically saying, like, it's fine. She's fine. Like, she's a good lady, has a good job, shit like this. I'm like, so why does that matter that he's with her? And he's like, or she said, because I'm the mother of his child and I can still control him. I was like, so last time I'm fucking hanging out here, you know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck, dude? That's insane. And I think a lot of women fucking act like that.
Oh yeah,
They act like, hey, I hold the power here. I hold the key to your happiness. If you fuck me over, you're never going to see your kids again. And so it drives people to be like, okay, fuck it. I'd say that's what most men do when they're placed in that type of situation, whether it's a kid or something else. It's like, okay, fuck you then. Fuck you then. I don't give a fuck about it. Even if they do, they're just going to be like, I don't care. Just to brush it off easier. Because that's what I'll say. I'm like, I don't care. Sometimes I do care.
That sounds circumstantial. But
I mean, yeah, that factor.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, but I mean, I'm saying hormonally, most men are going to fucking care about their child. It's like, men are like dogs. My dog completely changed and became 10 times more aggressive once we moved in to a place where he was living with a dog he had puppies with and one of his puppies, right? And if he's around them and anybody else comes around him, he's like, hey, don't come near my fucking dogs. Like, that's how he acts, because he falls into his pack and herd mentality where he's like, I'm the man here, I'm the fucking leader, and I will fucking kill over these two other dogs because these are like, you know what I'm saying? That's his family. People change like that. You're just crazy.
No, I think I mean, look, I think there are people who like go through trauma or whatever, like whatever reason, personal reason, they just, you know, when they go through that experience, they just don't go through that. I don't think that means that they're a malicious person. I think it's something that
I'm saying,
is just
I'm saying like a very small percentage probably does that. Just doesn't care. It's just like, yeah, my baby was
what I'm
born,
saying, I guess,
saw
is
it,
that I think
didn't
it's
care.
bigger than what most people think it is. I think there are a lot more people out there that are that won't admit because of this like perception that like
don't
everyone
care
feels,
about the fact that they had a child.
not that they don't care about, but necessarily they don't connect as well. Like maybe they don't.
Oh, not
like,
connecting is a whole different story. Not connecting with your kids. I mean,
isn't that part of it?
There's got to be
Caring?
plenty.
Isn't that part of it? Caring?
No,
have
you
to
could
connect
still
with them.
care about your fucking kid, but not connect with them. I got family members I don't really connect with, but I do care about them. Like I'll see them on the holiday, and I'm like, hey, how are you? How you been? And we talk and we chat. I don't fucking talk to them outside of that.
Well, there's the connection there. Is that you're talking and chatting. I'm reading this book right now.
Well, yeah,
It's got
because
me
we're
in this.
fucking adults. Yeah, sometimes you're not going to feel like you have a fucking connection with your 7-year-old son when you're in your fucking late 30s to early 40s. That's
no, I'm
gonna
saying like
happen.
at birth. I'm saying like at birth. That's all I'm talking about. Like at birth.
Yeah, I think it's a
Birth
very,
or, like,
very small
afterwards?
percentage. Very small percentage.
I don't know.
I mean,
Buster, is there a statistic for this?
I know this is just my personal life that I can speak on, but pretty much everybody I know that has kids, that's a dude, gives a fuck about their kids. Like a lot. Probably more than anything.
But you see, this is like the circular issues that like, if people aren't comfortable saying it, then like how are you gonna know that they're telling you the truth?
Well, all they can do is talk about how much they fucking love their kids all the time. I don't think they would just sit around and lie about it. But like, man, look at my son.
I mean, I
Look I took my boy out to do this. We went out fishing for his first time, and that's his first catch. What the fuck? What? Niggas is not going to sit down and tell you that story if they don't give a fuck about their kid.
They could be a sociopath.
Well, a couple statistics would be that children do better in single father households than single mother households, as well as women.
I think it's
are
probably more likely
statistically
for a
more
mother.
predisposed to abuse their children.
Wait, what was that last part? Sorry.
Women are statistically more predisposed to abuse their children.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Is that a proven fact?
That's what the man just said.
Is that God? Who is that talking? What is that voice in my head?
Lauren, you have 5 children that are lost who don't have their father.
Oh, well.
How does that make you feel?
Dude, if I have a kid right now, if I actually do have a kid somewhere, it's not my fault that I don't know them. It's their mother's fault at that point. I was like, you got fucking pregnant by me and you didn't tell me?
You gotta be kidding. 3 minutes after you just made this.
What, dude? It's not my fault.
Well, you're saying like you connect with the kid, but
How the fuck am I supposed to connect with a kid if I didn't know it was mine?
I'm not even calling you out. It's just
If I got
hilarious.
Told,
It's just
if I
funny.
got told I had a kid right now, it would change my whole life. It would change my whole life immediately. Duh.
It was just funny.
But if I have a kid right now and I don't know it, then yeah, I obviously don't fucking care. I don't know it.
Why are we looking at
This fucking guy, dude.
Excuse me. What are we? What are we looking up? I wanted to look up. I wanted to look up how many people don't like connect with their kid, or like don't care about their kid or whatever. I guess child abuse is a pretty good indicator of that.
I don't know.
So are we talking
In a
about
sense.
child abandonment then?
That's a fair
Yeah,
point.
right? Because I don't think you could really...
I guess child abandonment. Yeah, that'd probably be a better statistic. Let's look at that. I had to think of this in scientific terms. And I was like, abandonment. I've abandoned my child. I've abandoned my child. It's a great ass movie.
Now, I wonder if this is showing, though.
In 2021, there were more. Okay, this is just abuse.
There were more female
Okay,
victims
get out of
of
the
child
AI shit.
abuse than
The
male
AI is crap.
victims.
The AI is crap. I saw a video on that the other day talking about how all the AI bullshit.
Yeah, see, I feel like this is going to talk more about the kids.
Yeah.
It's going to talk
Fuck the
about more
internet.
like how many women compared to men got abandoned.
How about you take off the bi-gender part and just look up child abandonment statistics? Let's just try that last part and then. Okay, let's click that first one. Child mistreatment and neglect statistics.
Maltreatment?
What the fuck?
Maltreatment.
Maltreatment.
Are those kids getting their quota of malts per year? We need to tackle these fucking mothers.
I didn't know we were only
giving-
talking about black families. What the fuck?
This just in, the internet is racist.
Doo-doo. Shh. 4.276 million child
maltreatment.
whatever. Never even heard that word before. Okay, wait. You're scrolling too fast.
Yeah, you slow down here. Slow down.
Start scrolling as I'm reading. Referral reports received. Oh, those are all links. Yeah, go down to this graph here. Number of cases of child abuse in the United States in 2022 by age.
Wait, that was abuse or okay? This is the same problem. We're just getting into it. Where's abandonment? We need to find abandonment. Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's like you find that sometimes.
Neglect.
That's not. I mean, neglect can just be like you just are shitty. You don't feed them enough or whatever.
Well, I think if they're running a statistic on it, well, yeah, that's.
Well, that's the different, but that's different than like. I mean, I guess that's kind of in the same.
Yeah, there you go.
That's kind of in the same ballpark.
Which gender abandons children more?
I don't know why. Why are we going by gender? Why are we going by gender? I'm confused by that part.
Because we were seeing the difference between men and women, weren't we?
Were we?
Or were we just seeing in general?
I don't know what
This
gender.
motherfucker says,
I feel.
were we? You stoned.
Yeah, I might have.
Wait, go back up. In 91%. Oh, what the fuck? In 91% of custody cases, the parents mutually decide to give custody to the mother. Okay, well.
But also,
27% of fathers completely abandon their children after divorce. See, that's kind of like what I'm saying right there.
Wait,
It's like
sorry.
they-
this also
Repeat
leads
that.
into-
What was that? Sorry. 20% of
Buster?
fathers are minor.
Yeah,
Oh, 27% of fathers completely abandon their children after divorce.
Yeah. Because it's fuck that bitch, not fuck them kids. Yeah.
Damn.
no,
That's sad.
but also family court is rigged against fathers.
That is very
to
true. Yes.
feed the state funding in the majority of cases.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Those are easily looked up statistics too. We could dive into this the whole episode.
Nah, we're
let's-
approaching time, so I think it's about time we get to the game show.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Are we going to announce the presidency at the end then?
I mean, we could announce it right now. I don't care.
Well, I want to announce that I am going to be rebuking the results of this election.
Whatever. This dude.
I'm convinced.
This dude fucking look, as you can see, I won by a whopping fucking 28 votes from 27 voters. Wait.
No, I'm kidding.
28 votes from 27 voters in 14 days. We got dead people voting.
Who voted twice? Coleman?
I did not vote twice.
Huh. Okay, so what is the numbers? Show the numbers. Right above the percentage. It gives you an option. To the right. To the right. To the right. Whoa, no. Bar chart. There you go. So I have 17, so somebody must have just gone and tried to vote again while I was here. See, look, the polls are closed and they're still coming in.
See, okay, so this is the point that I'm going to dispute.
Oh, because I got late votes? You had 5 days you were over here promoting this on Facebook. I posted in some fantasy football group chats. I mean, I just...
It sounds to me like a juking of the stats, which is why I will see you in unhinged court. No, I'm kidding. I don't even want to do that.
the gavel banging. I mean, we can keep the polls open longer.
No, I'm kidding. You know what? I'm going to be the bigger man, and I'm going to give it to you because, you know what? I am an anarchist at heart, and I don't think I have a case. So,
And I have an offer for you. Would you like to be my vice president?
No.
Wow. There it is. That's okay, because I don't really want losers on my fucking squad.
You got to see if we're...
Buster's in my cabinet.
Damn straight.
Oh. He's the head of Homeland Security.
Join me, and
Bomb them
together we will rule the galaxy.
Bombs for
Okay.
As
everybody.
father
Let's
and
get to the
son.
let's get to the game show. I don't know what this guy's fucking doing over here, man.
It's an analogy to the deep state. Okay, so today we want to do a game show in celebration of the presidential victory, surrounded around quite a controversial topic, you know, in the sphere, in the, you know, giving
What's up
these
with your energy today? You got so much.
no medication.
You're
I'm cured, Lolo. I'm
You're
cured.
doing these
I
different
flushed him
voices.
down the toilet.
You're doing these different voices that actually sound like different voices too. Because when
That's
you're
just different.
medicated, you're saying these, you're like trying to mimic these different voices, and you just always sound the same. So I'm like, man, like
I'm gonna clip this up and send it to Molly. Just be like, see.
That's called split personality, Lolo.
yeah, my family members were talking about medication the other day.
She
Like,
actually
oh, we can't.
like clenches open my jaw and shoves medication down my throat. So today I'm saying no. I'm done. I've had it.
Yeah.
No more medication.
Yeah. Alcohol.
This is the new me. Yes. Give me a bush.
I don't have any bush.
Just don't shave.
I have 1 can of beer. I'm being strict with the
Give it
calories
to me.
right now. So strict with the calories. But okay.
No,
we are
I'm not actually off. I'm not actually getting off my medication.
about to do some real fun shit. We're about to do some real fun shit. I'm excited for this. You've heard, are you smarter than a 5th grader? Well, get ready for, are you smarter than an immigrant? I love how we
Cue the music.
Why's it gotta be Mexican?
Coming to America.
That's African.
Theory did not work.
Okay, can I
Okay.
just say though, also before we start these questions, man, I love Mexicans, dude. I fucking love Mexicans. These Mexicans that be coming over here, and like I call them Mexicans because it's like they still consider themselves Mexican type shit. You know, they're like, I don't have an actual social security number. They be some cool motherfuckers. Sometimes they be racist, but
A lot of times they're racist.
most of the time they're cool though.
Most of the time they're racist. But
I mean, maybe to you, they'd be cool with me.
It's because you're brown.
There is a bias there. That's for sure.
They
I'm not in the
definitely
club.
like white people more than they like black people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's
Like by a big margin.
yeah.
They're like Africans. Africans to American blacks, dude. For real, a lot of them, if you call them black, they'll be like, we're not fucking black, we're African. Yeah, they're like, we're not you lazy fucking monkeys, dude. We came here to fucking work. And we're like, okay, motherfucker. My goddamn.
By the way, pick the worst country to not get associated with that stereotype.
Wait, what?
To like come up to America and be like, yeah, I'm African, and like be like, yeah, dude, like you could go to any other country and it would not be that hard for you to like not be affiliated with like a monkey. You're like you're in the worst place.
I don't think they get. Well, they might get it sometimes. I don't know,
Is it now?
but sometimes they be coming over here. They be coming
Buster,
over here working. That's
are you
who's
new to the
really taking
program?
our jobs.
Are you guys new to the program? Do you not know how this shit works? Yes,
All right.
we're racist. Anyway, so what?
this
So
just it? This
so
is
are
what
we
they
just
asked
gonna?
them?
Are we gonna just? Should we just answer them, or like answer them all on their own, and then at the end reveal who got what right? I think that'd be the best way to do it.
Yes.
You're the president, Lolo, so really you have the final say. Even though democracy's bullshit.
Where's my vice president at when I need him?
All right, I will accept your nomination.
Nope, you already declined it.
Did I just get promoted?
No, you're doing Homeland Security. That's pretty important. I need you over there.
Okay, let's bomb everybody.
Whoa, Homeland. Okay, I'm leaving the CIA up to somebody else. The CIA was gonna be Blythe, but the CIA is now the VP is now gonna be Blythe. Are you gonna run the CIA?
I'll run the CIA.
Okay, are we bombing everybody?
Of course.
Okay, well, I guess we're bombing everybody.
It's the name of the game.
That's it. I don't.
But you know
I
what's
don't-
even better?
I don't know what you want from me as the president. You know, I put together the best team, maybe the greatest team ever. I don't know. You tell me. You know.
You know what the best part about it is, though? We're not even gonna bomb people. We're just gonna get other people to bomb each other.
Yeah.
That's
That sounds like
that's
the
the
CIA.
brilliance of it.
Yep. And then we're gonna send them
Yeah.
money, and then eventually they'll destroy themselves.
Yeah.
And then we'll go in and take over, and we'll get all that money back, and then some. So really, you know, giving money to Ukraine and stuff, it's really just an investment.
It'll pay off.
Oh, yeah.
I promise.
Oh yeah.
Why does Coleman already sound like a Fed?
Wait, what? What'd you say?
He already sounds
Anyways,
like a
we have a game to get to. We have a game to get to here. We need to cue the music.
diversion.
No, I'm kidding.
All right, I'm ready. Don't play that fucking music again.
So, Buster, you want to read off the questions, and then we'll both answer them.
We're gonna flip flop the answers. So Lolo answers one, and then
No, we both got to answer the same one for sure.
well, yeah, but like you'll take turns.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So he'll answer first on this one.
All
Or
right.
what?
Yeah, I'm the president. Landslide victory.
Lolo, what does the Constitution do?
Protects. Fuck it. Yeah. I mean, it's such like a broad question for how much it's not. Like it protects the people really from the federal government. It protects us from like somebody. It protects our whole system from being able to just have one person come in and take over and change everything. They're inalienable rights that we have. But I don't know if that'd get me in, dude.
Coleman?
The Constitution is essentially a document laying out how the federal government operates in accordance with both its citizens and foreignly ish.
You want the answers at the end?
Yeah, we'll do them all
Okay.
then. Yeah.
All right. Coleman,
Okay.
the idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are those words?
We the people.
Lolo?
I feel like I have to give a different answer. I'm going to remain honest here and just say I don't know because I like now that Coleman said that, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's definitely got to be it. But, you know. That's such
Okay,
a like
a bonus-
confusing question. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. Like what?
There are three very important words.
So if you both use that answer, the bonus question to separate those is, what does we the people mean?
Who answers first?
We'll start with Coleman.
Cololo. Hey, you want to grab me a Cololo? Cololo over ice.
What the fuck? What's that with Colo?
So what does it mean? What does we the people mean? I just read a book about this, but I'm also stoned. We the people is essentially, it's supposed to allude to the idea of the people all like being acknowledged like in their own constitutionary states, but still united under a, in their mind, like voluntary relationship between federal and state government. Yeah.
So
It's a false illusion.
as
in my
your
opinion,
president and somebody who's not going to just try to use a bunch of extra words to confuse you, okay, we the people is talking about we the people because it takes us to make this great nation a nation. You know, we have the power. And I know these days it's not really like that. But it's okay because I just got voted in, so shit's about to change, baby.
I'm ready for that stimulus.
What do the people do with their face when they, like, I don't know. Or they like.
Question
yeah,
number
that's what
4.
they do, the lip bite.
I can still take you to court, motherfucker.
Lolo, what is an amendment?
An amendment? The definition of an amendment.
Oh, don't look at me. I just have the big fancy words.
Just shut the fuck up. They're like statutes in place that I mean they can't really be argued against. They could be changed in technicality, or they can't be changed. Actually, they can be removed and replaced. Basically, the same thing as changing them.
Yep.
But words, they're words on a paper that a whole bunch of words that compile into sentences, that compile into paragraphs, that state what the government is and is not supposed to do, but most of the time they do it anyways.
Coleman?
Amendment is a section from the Constitution that, sums up different rights essentially that Americans have. For instance, like the first one is, I believe, the freedom of speech, and right to bear arms is the second amendment. Then the first one is freedom of speech and possibly other things.
Freedom I
of
fucking
religion.
always forget what the third is.
I don't know.
Because I know 4 is obviously search and seizure.
16 is slave, or no, is it 19?
Yeah, it's definitely not 6.
No, 16.
Oh, 16. How many amendments are there? 23?
27. That could be full of shit. I'm probably full of shit.
Right.
I just finished this book called.
I know the answer to the next question.
I just finished this book called The Quartet, and they did in 1776. They did a vote on slavery, and it lost by 1 vote. It was neck and neck. 1 vote determined the course of the next 80 years for the slaves of America. 1 vote. So the idea that like the entire country is racist is just kind of bullshit.
The Third Amendment is.
I don't think
quarter
anybody
for
really who has that idea that the entire country's racist.
Oh, a lot of people, dude. Or at least the majority of the country at that certain period of time. There's a very popular movement. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail. What was the?
I think it's mostly the South.
Well, yeah, the South probably.
In the states that
Oh, they
seceded.
definitely vote. Yeah, they definitely vote against it for sure. There are people in both areas, but yeah, that was definitely a South. It's popular in the South. Sorry.
The South will rise again.
Coleman.
Yeah.
What do we call the first 10 amendments of the Constitution?
Beep. I got it right here. I know this one.
The Bill of Rights.
Yep. Bill of Rights.
Do either one of you know when it was ratified?
What the fuck does that mean?
It was
Ratified?
ratified.
Put into action.
Oh,
1815.
1789.
Both of you are getting deported.
Why? What is it?
1791.
Ah, shit.
Well, Coleman was closer. What happened in 1815? Something happened. Something happened in
That would have
1815.
been around the
Probably war.
Yeah.
Probably war.
The Spanish War, maybe?
All right, last question.
yeah.
President, what is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Freedom of speech.
You should have to name one that I didn't already say.
Okay.
You didn't say it for
there's
the question.
There's a couple other ones on that. So
Freedom of press.
There you go.
he's slowly whittling them down. You're running out of answers, Coleman. You better.
From the first one. Did I say freedom of religion already earlier?
No.
Freedom of religion.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What is all of them?
We'll
What are
get to
the
that
answers?
at the end.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Are you guys ready for the answers?
Yes, let's determine.
Okay, just so you guys know, both of you are getting deported after this.
Are we really? There's no way we did that bad, dude. There's no way.
On the first one, both of you were half right.
What was the answer?
The Constitution establishes the principles that govern the government and limits what it can do. Any law or action that violates the Constitution is invalid. Also, it makes government protect the basic rights of its citizens. Okay.
Bunch of gays.
It's kind of gay.
That government's sketchy.
I agree.
Get it? Sketchy.
So
A
the
sketch?
first 3 words of "We the People" indicates the Constitution is a document that belongs to the people. Plus, it establishes democracy, outlines how citizens can come together to form a government, and lays out the fundamental rights that all citizens have.
This is where we're getting deported. What is an amendment?
What is an amendment?
Too specific. Too specific.
An amendment is a change or addition to the Constitution.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it is.
The Constitution is amendable in one of 2 ways: by the approval of 2/3 of each House of Congress, or by a report called for 2/3 of the state legislatures.
I think we need a new amendment.
you guys got the Bill of Rights correct.
Nice.
Of course, that one was easy.
And then the First Amendment, the only thing that you guys missed was the freedom of expression or government petition. But freedom of expression could be freedom of speech.
So now I really want to know what happened. Can we go and look up U.S. history, what happened in 1815? I know 1812 was a war. The War of 18... Is that what it was called, too? I think the War of 1812.
Yeah, that is a war.
Yeah. And it's literally
Yeah,
called
they-
the War
yeah, the
of
War of
1812. Oh, fuck. Hold on. February 15th, War of 1812.
The United States
Senate.
Senate ratifies the Treaty of Ghent.
I don't know what.
And February 17th, War of 1812 ends. Yeah.
Battle of New Orleans.
That great September
That's probably it. The Battle of New Orleans.
Why do I remember this stuff?
Yeah.
I'll be bad about when things exactly happened, but I'll be like, man, I know something happened then.
So, did you keep score of who got the most right, or were we both pretty even on that?
I think
You both were pretty even.
Damn it!
You know what
I
I
feel like
think?
next time we need to do more questions.
Listen, I got an idea for the next time we do a game.
We got more people,
But it's
too. We
gonna
gotta
take-
guess.
It's gonna take some preparation though. Okay,
Yes.
it would change it up though if we
Yes.
added a guest. But I want to do. Fuck, I forgot what the game's called. What is the game called? Where it's like it's your turn. So you're like, let me do this category for 200.
Jeopardy.
Oh, Jeopardy.
There you go. We could do unhinged and uncensored Jeopardy.
Oh, we could do this.
So we could come up with like different moments, or like we could do like different. The categories could be different episodes.
Oh, that's what you meant. I
Yeah.
thought you meant just like a fucked up Jeopardy game.
I want to do the unhinged uncensored one. So who wins out of me and you? Now we
Wait.
could still do other categories though.
I'm so confused. What are you saying that?
So
we do?
the example would be like, so we're playing Jeopardy. It's your turn, and you're like, let me take episode 12 for 300, and then the question's like, in episode 12, Lauren talked about
come on.
this and that. What was he referring to?
I don't like the idea. I thought you meant.
Why? You think you'd lose?
No, I thought you meant like doing like a Jeopardy where it's just like a bunch of fucked up questions or something like really sexual or really crazy about war or whatever. Not like episode trivia. I
What
mean,
the
yeah, I
fuck?
would lose at that. Definitely. I suck at that. shit.
I don't know if you'd lose, dude. I think you've watched more of
Yeah.
our episodes back than I have, dude. I think you'd hold a pretty good fucking chance. But
I do have the tism on my side.
I think we could do it either way. We could probably find a list of questions that's already made up too.
We probably could.
For
We could
like
figure something
fucked
out.
up Jeopardy. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what is? Let me take sex for 300. What
Something
is
like
a
that,
Cleveland
yeah.
steamer?
Right?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's what I'll try. I'm off it right now, boy. I'm off. He said the chains have been let free. They took that off of me. I went from Steve Urkel to Stefan Urkel.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Hey, do drugs. Hey, seriously.
Do drugs.
If you can zoom in on this part, do drugs.
Do
Seriously, do drugs.
do drugs.
Only if you're like 16 and up, though, okay? Start light, all right? Don't do meth while you're still in high school if you're going to do meth.
You know, I think I got the best piece of advice growing up from my band teacher. He said, Coleman, I know you're going to go to college and do drugs. Just don't do too many. And I was like, okay. That's good advice.
See? That's what
Do
they should have
drugs,
done with us.
just don't do too many. Okay.
Instead, they were
That's
like,
fair.
don't do drugs. And we were like, why? No, because they're bad. And we were like, how are they bad? And they were like, they'll kill you. And then we were like, oh, fuck. And then we were kind of like, man, I kind of want to see if it actually kills me. Like, I don't think this shit gonna kill me. And then you do it, and you're like, what the fuck? This shit didn't kill me. It's fun. The fuck are you talking about?
You know, I want to try one time. I want to see if we can both chug a 12-pack of Mountain Dew in an hour and see if it kills us.
I will not fucking try that.
Oh, come on.
I will not try.
You don't want to kill. You don't want to kill yourself.
I
on
don't
camera?
want to drink that much Mountain Dew. That will hurt so bad.
Y'all gonna be
And
farting.
Mountain Dew has brominated vegetable oil. Look up negative effects of brominated vegetable oil.
I don't drink Mountain Dew, but they always said that if you drink a 12-pack of Mountain Dew in an hour, it's a lethal dose of caffeine. You can die.
Lethal dose of caffeine, my fucking dick. Brominated vegetable oil can accumulate in the body and has been linked to health hazards according to the... Those include nervous system damage, headaches, skin and mucous membrane irritation, fatigue, and loss of muscle coordination and memory. And that's an ingredient in Mountain Dew.
Nice.
Yep. I will stick to drinking alcohol. You know, and this is the thing that pisses me off, too, is like people who do shit like that, they're like, yeah, I probably have like 2 Diet Mountain Dews a day or some shit like that, or fucking whatever. They'll be like, oh, you shouldn't drink so much alcohol. I'm like, well, you shouldn't fucking do so much what you do. It really pisses me off when people who I know do cocaine fucking tell me that shit, too. I'm like, bro, I saw you do cocaine within the last month, all right? You just snorted battery acid straight into your fucking noggin, and you're gonna tell me that I should drink less. Suck my fucking dick. At least I know what's killing me. You know what I mean? It's like I'm putting this in my body. I know what it is, and I know the negative effects it's supposed to have. Instead of fucking you retards. That's probably a bad word to use, but I don't care. I'm gonna use it. Fuck them.
You are the president.
Can we reinstate that word?
Have I taken office? Is it official that I take office, or do I have to wait till January?
Yes, I will. Because I thought through it. Well, I don't know.
I am now officially signing into law. You can't arrest black people. Let's go. Time to celebrate, baby.
Okay. I don't know how we're going to enforce that.
I'm the president. Okay?
We just don't arrest them.
Yeah, we just don't do it.
Okay, well, I wasn't planning on arresting any black people, so.
But you're not a
I'm
cop,
glad.
so I'd hope not. How the fuck are you going to do that?
Yeah.
I'll put that mandate into order with the utmost urgency.
But anyways, no, I will not. I will say this. This will be my final speech. I think it's kind of bullshit that I put the time. Maybe, and this is part of my thing. Maybe I did not communicate 5 p.m. well enough. Maybe I didn't do my job doing
I
that.
didn't hear 5 p.m. at all.
But I said I posted 5 p.m. this day will be the end of the polls, which is when I shared the results, and then Lolo immediately went to his friends, his numerous amounts of friends, more friends than I have, and
Whose
said,
fault is that? Let's go, baby. Dub City.
So you see how there's a little fishiness. That's all I'll say. A little fishiness. I'm not going to go out like Trump. We're not going to have an insurrection. It's okay.
I won by
I won't
almost 10
contest the
votes.
results. I will not contest the results. But it's kind of bullshit. That's all I'll say.
You can contest the results. We'll just
No,
minus
because-
5 of them. There you go. There's your fan. I still won. Ooh. Womp womp.
You know what you're like right now? You're like the parent holding a bag of Ziploc chocolate chip cookies, just dangling them in front of a baby. You can't even. You're just like, ah, here we go. That's what it feels like right now.
Is that what happened to
It
you?
hurts.
I was like, is that what fucked you up?
No.
Is that what you have against everybody? Because ain't nobody else. Nigga, have you seen pictures of me when I was younger, man? They gave me too many chocolate chip cookies. Boy, it was fat as hell. You know what's really surprising? I'm surprised that nobody in all the comments that we've had on Reels and shit and like all the insults that get thrown at us, I'm surprised that the only comment that was like an insult that I had about my weight was somebody calling me a 120-pound alpha male. I'm like, What the fuck? That hurt my feelings more than if somebody would call me fat. Because, like, I'm like, dude, I'm kind of fat. Like, I'm not, like, fat, you know. There's people way bigger than me. But I was like, what the? 120 pounds, dude. It's like, I'll eat 120 pounds. Get the fuck out of here. That shit had me sauced up, bro. I was like, dude, you're going to fucking come over here and call me gay and 120 pounds. You said I was gay for drinking Busch Light. Like, fuck you. That was the dude that lives in California.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you live in California, dude. This is the gayest place to... Actually, Oregon probably has him topped.
They're both pretty gay.
Yeah. At least Portland.
Should that be the next episode? We debate which state is the gayest.
I mean, there's probably a statistic. What state has the most gays? Oh, is the gayest.
Washington, D.C. has the highest percentage of adults identifying as LGBT.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Well, that's not even a
Whole
state.
double, though. Still, but that's even crazier, though, in a way. Don't you? No, not really.
Double the percentage of, like,
Oregon,
the population, though? You know, is it just like, okay, the population of D.C.? Because then that says the population of Oregon. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so how many people are in D.C. compared to in Oregon?
But, I mean, most gay people are probably in the city. I mean, just...
I'm surprised
value,
Atlanta
probably.
didn't just pop up on that list.
Yeah, they do got a lot of them over there. All right, well, it's not Iowa, so...
Oh, yeah, I doubt Iowa would pop up. Could you imagine being gay and living in Iowa? You have to live in Iowa City or Des Moines probably to have a good time.
Oh, yeah, no, or else you're getting shot.
Whoa, I don't know if it's that bad, dude.
No, I'm kidding.
We got a lot of those gays here, though, like my sister.
South Dakota.
My older sister that's gay. And so,
Yeah.
like, there's a lot of them here that are like, she's like, no, trans people are fucking mentally insane. She's like, I'm a woman that likes women. And I'm like, yeah. I'm not gonna tell you you're right or wrong. I just thought it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy to like live up in Des Moines and hear the way people up here talk about those things, and then to hear her say that was like, it's an outlook. That is an outlook. I'll tell you what that is right there. That's an opinion.
Yes. It's a different times we live in, man. Weird times. All right, we need to wrap this bitch up.
All right. We gotta wrap
Presidents.
up before Coleman gets his fucking ass whooped. Dude.
Not my president.
Not my president. Fucking wow.
Even if there's a fire.